You know what I hate? Those bodybuilding advice videos of some shirtless guy who's probably on steroids yapping for half an hour just to give you one tip. One tip that probably can't even be properly applied to our lives. When I started off with fitness, there was so much information that it completely overwhelmed me and I didn't know where to begin and where to end. So in this video, I'm gonna tell you how to work out, how to diet, and how to build an aesthetic body. This is targeted to beginners and intermediate level guys. First of all, what is an aesthetic body? An aesthetic body is a body that attracts women. That's it, no further explanation. We're gonna target the most attractive muscles, which are the back, the shoulders, and to be exact, the lateral delts, the upper back, the upper chest, the abs, and honorable mentions, the neck and the forearms. Why are these muscles important? So first of all, you know how us men see women and see an hourglass figure and instantly get attracted to that? It's the same with them and the body type that I just explained. If you have wide shoulders, a broad back, and defined abs, you will have a V shape, which is extremely attractive to women. So how do we focus on the aesthetic muscles? We have to start our workouts with them. Whatever you do first in your workout, you will be the freshest, you will not be exhausted, and you're gonna be able to have the best output that you can ever get in the whole session. You can also just do more sets of the aesthetic muscles. Let's say, for example, I do 3 sets per exercise. Now I will only do 3 sets per aesthetic muscle group and 2 or even just 1 set per muscle group. That doesn't really matter that much. Now I'm gonna tell you what exercises I do for each aesthetic muscle group. For the side delt, I do lateral raises. For the back, I do pull-ups. For the upper back, I do rows. And the rows should be pretty wide to hit the upper back. For my upper chest, I do incline bench press. For my abs, I do hanging leg raises. And with the hanging leg raises, try to focus on contracting the abs instead of just raising the legs. Obviously, still train the other muscle groups, especially your legs. It's gonna have a lot of advantages for you, and if you train your legs, that basically optimizes your hormones. You're gonna have a bit more testosterone in your body, which is in turn gonna help with growing your aesthetic muscle groups. How often should we train each muscle group? To maintain a muscle, you need to train it at least once a week. You're gonna do at least 1 set of each exercise. 1 set already gives you 50% of the muscle growth, and with 2 sets you already have 80% of all the optimal muscle growth you can get. So going over 3 sets would be completely stupid in my opinion. Doing 2 sets is more my thing. I would stay between 5 to 8 reps per set, and I would take a long break between the sets, 3 to 5 minutes at least. You should start off with compound lifts. Those are the lifts that contain more than 1 muscle group, like for example pull-ups, bench press, rows. Increase the difficulty of the exercise every session. Either do more weight or do more reps each session. And after a while that's gonna get pretty difficult and it's gonna slow down. In the beginning you're gonna be able to add almost 5 pounds to every exercise per session, and you should definitely take advantage of that. You can train your full body every other day. You can do upper lower rest, upper lower rest rest. You can also do push pull legs rest. These are mainly the splits that I would recommend, because with those splits you have every muscle group at least 2 times a week, and with full body or upper lower you have them even more often. On top of your regular strength training, you should also do some form of cardio, and I recommend cardio because it burns calories and it's way more fun than just eating 1 meal less. Obviously it also has crazy health benefits. And in my opinion, you can just do any form of cardio. If you like running, then run. If you like boxing, then do that. If you have any other cardio heavy sport, then definitely do that in your free time. But the most efficient way is to walk on the incline treadmill at a speed and incline where it's not too difficult, where you could theoretically sing a song while walking. This is gonna be the most effective way of burning calories in form of fat. Just make sure that your cardio isn't too intense, or you do it after your workout sessions so they don't inhibit the workout. And as for the diet, as a beginner, you should just take a look at how many calories you're eating and how much protein you're having. For protein, you should definitely have 2 times your body weight in kilograms as protein. Like I'm 80 kilograms, so I'm gonna have 160 grams of protein. Yes, you can have a little bit less than that. It's not gonna do anything to your gains. You're not gonna make less gains if you have a little bit less. If you wanna build muscle and gain weight, you should eat 500 calories more than your maintenance, and you can calculate your maintenance by any online calorie calculator. If you need to lose weight while preserving your muscle, you should eat 500 calories less while still obviously hitting your protein goals. In summary, focus on the aesthetic muscles, progress your weight and difficulty every session, do your cardio, eat 500 calories more or less, or stay the same, because some of us obviously want to maintain our weight. I'm also gonna put a link in the description, and anyone who joins will get tailored advice for their fitness goals and ambitions.